Alright, so I want to talk about how I run my stuff. I kind of run it in layers so that if I have to conceal stuff, if I have to run lighter, if I have to, you know, if I'm going all out, like, I'm not pigeonholed into one setup. So layer 1 is going to be pistol and a mag, just laying right here. I like, you know, the Serpa's great for the money. If you watch my other videos, you know I'm on a pretty tight budget, so I'm buying the best gear I can for the price point. And this is a pretty good holster for the money. Is it the best out there? Nah, there's pros and cons to everything. So layer 1 is going to be easy to get into and easy to conceal. With the Serpas, one thing, there's these little hooks that come with the back that you can adjust for whatever size belt you run. They're kind of just thrown in the package. Use them. I've seen people pull the whole holster out of their pants. It's kind of funny, but. And then you can run, you know, like a mag carrier like this. This is also from Blackhawk. It's got a little bar in here to keep retention on it. I kind of like that. Or you can run like a double. I actually like this enough. I just ordered a second one, and I'll just run them like that. And that's pretty much what I you know, like layer 1. Easy to conceal, you know, throwing a jacket over or whatever. Level 2 is like, you know, I know there's a likelihood of something going on, so I'm going to have my M4 or my AR, and I still want to keep it, you know, somewhat streamlined and concealed. I'll throw one of these on my belt. Blade-Tech makes a double. This flops around a lot, so I don't really recommend it. But one on my belt back here. It's slim enough. You could get this. This is from FAB Defense. You can purchase this on Amazon for $20. They have great retention. Well, empty mag, yes. Full mag, not as great, but you know, it's decent, and it's $20. So, you know, some of this stuff you don't want to skimp on, but you also got to do what you got to do. So, that would be like level 2. So I would have, you know, my pistol, extra mag or 2 on my belt, and then 1 AR mag on the belt. Like level 3 or level whatever you want to call these, you don't really have a number, but I'm going to be running with water, and I can still throw a jacket or a sweatshirt over this and stay somewhat concealed. You know what I mean? And then, you know, if I know there's something that's likely, or it's just stuff has gotten to that point, then I'll throw on my chest rig. And my chest rig is, I'm kind of expecting, you know, that something major might go down. So at that point, this gives me the option of carrying 6 more AR mags and up to 6 more pistol mags. But I have, you know, pepper spray, Leatherman, and a flashlight in here. But I'm still running 3 more pistol mags, so that gives me a total of 6 and a total of 8 AR mags. Which I think if stuff has gotten to that point, that's kind of the minimum you want to have. This is a pretty comfortable setup. This is a pretty inexpensive setup also. You know, this is also easy to ditch if I have to ditch and walk away from, you know, because it comes apart at both these retention points. I could just slip this on over like this, and then, you know, and then I'll still have my water, and I'll still have some firepower left on my belt. Now, I know there's a lot of theories out there, and you know what, they all have their merits. I know a lot of people like to carry their IFAK on their belt. For me, I just think it's harder to conceal, harder to ditch if need be. So I just leave it on my chest rig. That's just personal preference. I know it's not the ideal way to do it. Also, A lot of people like to carry a big knife on their belt. That's I actually have one at home that I would normally put on my belt, say here. Also, your setup's going to be different than mine because your pistol's probably going to be on this side. So just take into account that I shoot rifle right-handed, I shoot pistol left-handed, so my shit's all backwards. Also, you need a pair of gloves. I really like the Mechanics. They come in Coyote, so and they're relatively inexpensive if you're going through them. I think they fit well. They're easy to shoot with. You can buy those cheap little glove liners that you can find at any of the 99-cent stores, and they'll fit under these if it's real cold outside, and then you'll still be able to shoot with them. And you know, if I'm wearing this, I'll probably also where are they? We're gonna take them out of here. No, I didn't. I'm probably also wearing these. So knee pads. Not so funny story. We get to the desert, Afghanistan. There's a lot of real fine powdery sand, and so we were at a little fire base that was a refueling station for helicopters, and so they had a lot of big rocks that they had taken and made this makeshift landing pad, and a lot of the rocks in Afghanistan are really jagged, and so a guy comes out of the Black Hawk and takes a couple steps down, and under the weight of all his gear, he goes down on one knee, and it shattered his kneecap. And because we were all wearing these around our ankles, and honestly, we stopped and immediately pulled our knee pads up. But that ended his career, and not so good for the type of unit I was in. But alright, you know, layered. I like the layered approach. I like being able to dump stuff. I like being able to. Oh, also, if you're running a plate carrier, I don't like the plate carriers where you're attaching all your shit to them. What if you need to run your plates and you need to be in stealth mode, so you got them under a sweatshirt or something? I like the idea of having a plate carrier and then throwing a vest or a chest rig over it. I don't have a preference between chest rigs and vests. I just came across this chest rig and kind of liked the way it was set up. So, but my wife has one of the 511 tack vests, which is a really great vest. But any questions, let me know. That's just one other way to do it.
Woo! Look at that.